Aloha! I have created a little routine for you for strengthening your core and the main muscle groups that you need for doing your body work. And this will bring more ease and strength and longevity into your sessions, help you prevent injury, or overexertion in your body so that you can have more enjoyment in your sessions. So, and then of course, when you come to do the training, you will learn the kalele, which is the martial art dance that you learn as foundational in the temple style Lomi Lomi, which will bring even more flow and ease and enjoyment into your session. But I invite you to do this routine twice a week if you can, so that when you arrive at the training, you will already have a foundation of awareness of your body and maintaining of the core and moving from your core, and also strengthening of your core and the main muscle groups, so that you will, like I said, just have more enjoyment of Lomi Lomi and less fatigue. So enjoy this core strengthening practice, and I would love to hear your feedback. So there are two levels of challenge that I have given for some of the exercises depending on your level of fitness or strength. So make sure you choose the level that suits you. And most importantly, through any exercise program that you do, it's really essential that you listen to and honor your body, its needs, its limitations, so as not to cause any strain or injury. So always listen to your body first and honor where you are at, and know that you can increase as you build strength. And there is no right or wrong, there's no competition. It's just starting where you're at and building from there. All right, we're going to do the core strengthening exercise, starting with the basic level. So you're going to need a yoga mat and a hand towel. And you're going to place the hand towel underneath your lower back. And so this helps you to know when you're engaging your core or not. Because if I'm not engaging my core, the towel just slides right out. So the towel helps us to know when we're fully engaging. So engaging is tilting the pelvis up so the lower back is pressed into the mat and the sacrum slightly comes off the floor. So that's the beginning of the position. Obviously the knees are bent, feet are on the ground. We assume the ICARE position, which is long, lengthen the spine, shoulder blades slightly tucked so there's an opening in the chest, chin tucked so there's length in the back of the neck, and hands gently grasped and resting on the forehead. So with this position still engaged, especially the tilt in the pelvis, we're going to lift one leg and then the other. And so that you maintain that tilt in the pelvis the whole time while you dip one toe and then the other toe. And that's one round. 2, remember to breathe. 3, 4, and you go until you start to feel fatigued. 5, our goal is to make it to 15. 6, but just go until you feel that you've hit your limit. You don't want to go past your limit, because we don't want to cause so much fatigue that you start to lose the engagement of the core. You maintain that engagement, that tuck of the pelvis, the press of the lower back. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So whenever you had to stop, that's fine. Bring your knees into your chest for a little squeeze, a little rock. Keep that core engaged as you lower the feet down to protect the lower back, and then you can let everything release. So if you've been working on your core for a while already and the beginner level is easy for you, you can easily do 15 dips of the feet, then you're ready for the more advanced level. The base, it starts the same, tilt of the pelvis so that you can't pull the towel, lengthen the spine, opening of the chest, shoulder blades tucked, chin tucked, interlace the hands, the knees, while the pelvis is tilted and the core is engaged, one knee and then the other comes up. And instead of dipping the toes down, you're going to extend the legs out. That's 1, 2. So this one especially, you want to make sure that the core stays engaged, the lower back stays pressed into the earth. 3, 4, 5. And again, just go until you feel the fatigue or it starts to hurt. You don't want to go beyond that. 7, 8, 9, 10. Really keeping this engaged. 11, 12. The sacrum is off the ground. 12, 13, 14, 15. Hug the knees into the chest. A little rock. Keep the core engaged as you lower the feet onto the ground, and then you can let everything relax. So after your core exercise, you can move into exercising your triceps. And you're going to need weights that work for you. 2 pound, 3 pound, 5 pound. Start out light and work yourself up. And we're going to do what's called the skull crushers. And we do it lying on the ground so that again, you can maintain that I-core position. The pelvis is tucked, the shoulder blades are tucked, the chin is tucked, lengthen the spine. And you're going to lift your arms straight up. So there's integrity here, not too forward, not too back, nice and straight from the shoulders. And you're going to just bend the elbows so that the weights come to either side of your head, and you exhale, lifting back to that straight position. 1, inhale, exhale. 2, inhale, exhale. 3, and again, go until you feel fatigued. 5, working your way up to 15. 7, 8, 9, 10. Always move with slow, deliberate motions. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Gently lower the weights down and you can relax. So you're going to move into the plank position. The plank is a great core strengthening exercise, and you want to maintain that ICARE position. So the tilt in the pelvis, the shoulder blades are tucked, the chin is tucked, so nice length and integrity of the spine. The beginner level is you're on your knees and your elbows, and you hold for 30 seconds. Engaging the whole core. All right. The more advanced level of the plank you're going to still be on your elbows, of course have that ICARE, and then you're gonna go up onto the tips of your toes. And you're gonna do the full plank. Make sure your whole core is engaged. You're hugging into the center and hold for 30 seconds. And rest. All right, so to build strength in your legs so that while you're doing your massage, you can use the warrior pose quite often and use your legs rather than creating strain in the lower back. So you're gonna really come into that strong warrior stance, tree stance, so feet are hip width apart. And we're going to do some squats with the ICARE position. So assuming that ICARE position, pelvis, hips are shining forward, core tilt in the pelvis, core engaged, lengthen the spine, shoulder blades are tucked in 80%, heart open, chin is tucked. You're maintaining that I-core position. Hands come into touch at the front of the heart. Maintain that as you lower yourself down. Inhale. And as you exhale, you're going to press up from your thighs to stand. And at the top, you're going to squeeze your buttocks. And you exhale as you come up. Inhale. Exhale. And you can do it with a seat behind you to help you gauge how far to go down, but not sit all the way. I'm just going until I touch. I'm still keeping that weight in my legs and in my feet. Exhale, press up. Squeeze the butt as I come up. Inhale, exhale. And again, you want to go until you feel a natural fatigue and burn. You don't want to go beyond that. And our goal is to get to 15. I think that was 5, 6, 7, inhale, 8, exhale, 9, core stays engaged, 10, squeeze the butt as you come up, 12, I lost count, 13, 14, 15. All right, and then you would do the circuit and do this 2 more times. So the circuit is 3 rounds of each. So you want to get weights. So you can start with 5 pounds, or if you need to start 2 pounds, 3 pounds. These are 5 pounds, maybe you're up to 10 pounds. Find the weights that work for you, and you're going to stand against a wall. This helps you to maintain the awareness and the maintaining of the ICARE core position as you do your bicep curls. So you have that tilt in the pelvis, the shoulder blades are tucked, the chin is tucked, so the back is nice and flat on the wall. That maintains, you want to keep your head pressed against the wall. This prevents you from over straining the neck, which shears the discs in the cervical neck. So you inhale and exhale, curl up. Inhale, exhale. And again, go to what you start to feel fatigued, so you don't want to go to pain. And you're ideally going up to 15. 5, inhale, exhale. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, Inhale through the nose and exhale through the mouth. 12, 13, 14, 15. So that's the bicep curls. And if that's easy, you can always start, once it becomes really easy, you can go up a weight. So I can do like 3 with 10 pounds, and then I would switch and do the final 12 with the 5 pounds. So again, listen to your body, honor yourself. Don't ever push yourself too hard. You want to go at 70% of your capacity so as to avoid any injury or overstraining, because you need your body to do your work. All right, we're going to move into the plank again. You can either do it from your knees or from your toes, and you're going to hold for 30 seconds. Make sure you have that eye brace, core engaged, shoulder blades pulled back, neck in line with the spine. That's the spine. And breathe. Okay, great. Come back onto your knees if you weren't already. Roll over onto your back to prepare for the core strengthening exercise. So you're going to do eye brace again. Tilt that pelvis up. Remember, if there was a towel, you wouldn't be able to pull it. So the lower back is pressed into the earth, sacrum lifted, shoulder blades squeezed, the chest open, the chin tucked. Interlace the hands, gently rest them on the forehead. Keep that eye brace, the pelvis tilted as you lift one knee and then the other. And then you're going to move into your extensions. 15 reps or until you're fatigued. Remember to listen to and honor your body. Remember to breathe and smile if you can. Once you've done your reps, squeeze your knees into your chest, give yourself a little rock. Gently place your feet on the ground. Fingertips touch the heels if they can. And we're going to do some pelvis lifts, some conscious bridges. So exhale, squeeze the buttocks at the top. Inhale, lower the spine down. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale, squeeze. 5. We're working up to 15 reps, but again, listen to and honor your body. 5 more. You never want to push yourself too far. 2 more. All right, now you're going to get your weights to work the triceps. So you're going to extend your arms out. Inhale. Inhale, the arms come down. Exhale, extend. You always exhale on the effort. Inhale, exhale. Keep that core engaged. Be mindful and present. Move deliberately. It's not about speed. Five more. Great, and gently, mindfully lower them down. All right, for the squats, you can have a band around your legs, just above your knees, to help guide your legs so that your knees stay in line with your toes. They don't flare out and they don't flare in. You're gonna find your stance, feet hip width apart, eye brace, hands together. Inhale, lower yourself down, and exhale, squeeze the buttocks at the top. Inhale, exhale. Keep that ICARE, eye brace. Remember to squeeze the buttocks at the top. Two more. Last one. Remember the bicep curls. You want to be standing against a wall so that you feel your back flat against the wall, especially your head. A slight bend in the knees, tilt in the pelvis, shoulder blades back, chin down, and exhale as you bring the arms up. Inhale, down, exhale. Always want to inhale through the nose and exhale through the mouth. 5 more. Stay mindful, stay present. And 15. And then you start the routine all over again. Third and last round. Moving into the plank. 30 seconds. Keep that eye brace. Squeeze in around your core. Remember to breathe. All right, coming back down onto your back for the core exercise. Eye brace, tilt the pelvis, squeeze the shoulder blades, tilt the chin. Keep that sacrum lifted off the mat. Keep that squeeze, that engagement in the core. And breathe. Five more. And squeeze and rock. Feet come to the earth. Fingers touch the heels. And exhale up. Inhale down. Squeeze those buttocks as you come up. Last one. And then grab those weights. Extend the arms straight up above you. And exhale. Bend at the elbows. Inhale. Wait, no. Inhale as they come down. Exhale. Always exhale on the effort. 4. Nice, controlled, mindful movements. 2 more. And gently lower them down. And make your way to standing to do your squats. And squats again, eye brace. And inhale down, exhale up. Squeeze at the top. Keep that core engaged. Three more. Last one. And move on to your bicep curls. Remember, back against the wall, have that eye brace, knees are slightly bent. Inhale, exhale. Pelvis stays tilted, back of the head stays against the wall, shoulder blades stay against the wall. 5, 6, 5. Last one. All right, so you've done 3 circuits of all the exercises. Now we're going to cool down with some stretching. So you want to have either an elastic band with you or a belt, a strap. A towel can work as well, but you need something long enough to reach from your foot so that your arm can rest on the ground. So we're going to start with stretching, hugging one knee into the chest. Take some deep breaths. Breathing health and suppleness into that hip. And then you're going to extend the foot all the way up. And you can have that other leg extended or bent, whatever feels best. And you're going to keep that elbow on the ground so that there's no straining in the shoulder. And you're going to feel the stretch in the back of the hamstring. And you're going to breathe for about a minute. Usually it's 10 conscious breaths. And as you're breathing deeply, you're calming the nervous system. You may go a little deeper into the stretch on the exhale, but being gentle, not pushing. So after about a minute or 10 conscious breaths, you're going to release the strap, hug that knee back into your chest. You never want to hold a stretch for longer than 2 minutes because that's when ligaments can become overstretched and you will cause injury. Release that leg and hug in the other leg. Give that a little rock, breathing health and suppleness into that left hip. Bring the strap at the bottom of that foot, extending it up, making sure that that arm is released onto the mat so that you can just rest that arm. It's not overstraining. You're not straining the muscle here. We're in relaxation, cool down mode, and breathe. I often like to smile into my body as I'm stretching. Release tension in the jaw, the throat, the chest. Great, and gently releasing that. You've got a nice stretch and opening in that hamstring. Bring that knee into the chest, bring the other knee. Do a little rocking from side to side to release any tension in the lower back. And if you can, maybe bring your feet up and grasp your feet with your hands so that you do a little happy baby. Opening, breathing into the groin. And then gently releasing the feet down to the mat. Your knees are going to fall to one side. And you're going to look to the other side and you're going to have your arms in a W. So your arms are facing up, your hands are facing up, so that you feel an opening here in the chest as your legs are going over to the other side. And breathe. Hold for about a minute, again, about 10 conscious breaths. Releasing a little more with each exhale. If you want to bring a little more, you can bring that opposite hand and bring that leg a little bit over, but you want to do so gently, mindfully, not causing any strain. Ah. Ah. Oh, yeah. One more nice, deep, delicious breath here. Ah. And engage the core as you bring the knees back to center. Exhale the knees over to the other side. And that other arm is in a W. You can look towards your hand, feeling the opening in the other side of the chest. And you can bring your hand here to bring a little extra, but no forcing. Letting the breath do the work. Letting gravity do the work. Now you can roll all the way over onto this one side. Rest your head on your arm, and the bottom leg is extended or slightly bent, and then your hand is going to come to the top of that foot and press the heel in towards the buttock so that you're getting a stretch in the front of the quad. Keeping that pelvis tilted to protect the lower back, and breathe. You can bring that heel closer to the buttock with each exhale without straining, without forcing. And gently releasing that stretch, and then you would just roll over to do the other side. But I'm going to flip over so that you can see what I do on this side. Resting your head on your arm. That other bottom leg is slightly bent, pelvis is tilted. Bend the knee, hand comes to the top of the foot, pull the heel towards the buttock, and breathe. Nice stretch. And you can also see that you're actually getting an opening and stretch in the shoulder at the same time. But being really conscious not to overstretch or overstrain. Nice deep breath. Letting the breath do the work. Smiling into your body. And gently letting that go. You can roll back onto your back. hug yourself, a little squeeze, a little rock from side to side. And gently rolling over onto one side to bring yourself up. Okay, and you're going to come onto your knees. One leg is going to come forward, so you're going into a lunge. And just gentle lunge, so a nice stretch and opening in the groin. Your hands can be on the ground or on your knee. You're kind of squeezing the legs together and breathe. And here, if you have good balance and it feels comfortable for you, this is another way you can do your quad stretch, is bringing that back leg up. But you want to have support under that knee. And you can can stretch the groin, the hips, and the quad at the same time. So that's just another option for a quad stretch. And breathe. And then you can shift your weight back, let the toes come up, and you can do another little stretch in the back of the calf and the hamstring. Maintaining that integrity of the spine, so the heart comes forward. You're not curling over, but you're hinging from the hip. I sometimes like to massage the muscles to help them, encourage them to release. Two more breaths here. Gently coming back onto both knees and bringing the other foot forward to bring the stretch into this other psoas, groin. Make sure your knee stays over the ankle. And again, if you want to do the quad stretch from here, you can bring that foot up, grab at the ankle, and breathe. If you're feeling tension, like I have a bit of tension in my psoas again, you can bring that healing touch that you have as a healer to your own body. And gently shifting the weight back so the toes come up, and you can bring a stretch in the back of that other leg, the calf and the hamstring. Using the breath. and gently bringing that knee back. And that's it for the lower body, and I'll adjust the camera for the arm stretches. All right, so obviously as body workers, we work our arms a lot. And when you stretch your arms, you want to do so really gently and mindfully, because we don't want to overstrain, overpull our muscles or our ligaments. You just want to bring some breath, some circulation, and just some gentle opening into the arm. So bringing one arm across the body, hugging, and just gently rocking to create some nice opening here and back in the upper back and up in the shoulder. So 10 conscious breaths here. You're not pulling, you're not forcing, just gently creating an opening to relieve any constriction that's come into the shoulder, the scapula, the upper arm. You can even bring a little tilt of the head to create some opening here in the neck, but again, doing so gently. Relaxing the jaw. And you can just gently bring the hand. You're not going to pull. You're not going to create a lot of weight. Just to create some gentle opening here and extend the fingers out. And breathe. So I don't have the weight of my hand. I'm just gently resting my hand on the head just to remind it to create a bit of an opening here. And inhale the head up. And bring the other arm over and gently rocking. And gently bring that hand over, extending through the fingers to bring a nice opening here, using the breath. And inhale the head up, do some shoulder rolls. And the other direction. Inhale the arms up, over to one side, inhale up, other side, 2 more to each side. Gentle. Let the arms float down. Shake it out a little bit. Yay, and celebrate yourself for taking time to bring strength, suppleness, vitality, openness to your body so that you can have greater ease, longevity, and strength in your sessions. Namaste.